2022 March Cheesesteak Madness, the judges bracket, first round action in the Delco Region, Providence Pizza versus the original Thunderbird, returning Delco judges, Phil and Dave. They brought a couple cronies along, and I enjoy these judges. I hope you do too.
Pretty good.
Kind of shredded the meat.
They did shred the meat. The onions were just pretty much sautéed. Not a lot of action going on there. Mushrooms were, maybe I just got the end, so maybe the mushrooms weren't as
I'm with you.
No, I would agree they were a little undercooked.
I thought it was good. I thought there was a lot of flavor, and I thought there was plenty of meat. The onions were good. I don't know, maybe I got
I thought the meat was nicely chopped. Cheese, little hint of cheese in the background.
What is your the cheese in the back? A little too far in the background?
No, just enough. Just enough to have that little flavor in there. The extras were the same, just enough, not really noticeable, but nicely complemented the meat.
Nice.
The original Thunderbird Steakhouse, Broomall, PA.
March Cheesesteak Madness, Delco, first round. We just finished off. I'm doing like quadruple duty again, so all the cheesesteaks are gone. But we just had the original Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds, any 30,000 foot view. Everybody seemed to. I mean, I seemed like
pretty solid roll.
Yeah.
Everybody's either
Little caramelized
Caramelization
onion.
was really good. Made the whole thing taste sweet.
Yeah, the caramelized onions were very nice. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Best extras I've ever had.
really.
The onion and mushroom were
Right out of the gate, all the way to the best ever, huh?
No, I mean, yeah, they were phenomenal.
The fireworks, the fuses are lit.
That's all I seem to fit into is the extras. I didn't think there was a lot of meat in there.
March Cheesesteak Madness.
Providence Pizza?
March Cheesesteak Madness. Delco Region. First round. Providence Pizza versus the original Thunderbirds. Got a whole gaggle of judges here tonight. Dominated by Doherty's. Phil Coleman, Dave Bramwell, returning judges, most popular judges to date.
Now we really have to
Like
perform.
I said, I'm just here for my
I know
life.
you're not. All right, lead us off, Phil. You want to introduce everybody? Got Dan Doc,
Yeah,
Tom Doc,
so we
Andy Leonard, Jeff Shank, Dave Bramwell. Put the microphone to your mouth and talk to me about. We have Providence Pizza.
look. All right. So look, the cheesesteak was delicious.
Which one?
Providence Pizza, but I found it a little bit unremarkable. I thought the cheese was unassertive. In all other areas it was solid. I think that's my assessment.
On Providence?
Yeah.
And Thunderbird you liked?
Thunderbird I thought that's a plus for me. Thunderbird I thought was the extras were the best I've ever had, as I said before.
Nice. All right. What do you think, Doc?
I thought that the Providence Pizza cheesesteak had more meat in it. I thought the cheese was, as Phil described, not too assertive, which was good. It was lingering in the background.
Oh, that's a plus for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Dr.
The
Lingerer?
extras were just enough, not too overbearing. The onions and mushrooms. Overall, a nice experience.
Are you gonna give a vote? Which one you like better?
I would say that
We're not doing that yet.
We'll come back to that.
We're gonna come back to that.
But Thunderbird, how would you like about Thunderbird?
Thunderbird, I guess I don't think I had a good piece. It was lacking in meat. The roll was excellent. Meat lacking.
Very diplomatic.
And
We did have a problem with the cutting tonight. Everything was in halves.
Yeah, bad cutter. I'm sorry, I stole the meat from yours. I'm sorry.
It was a nice texture on the onions, though.
All right, so the Providence. I liked it. I thought it was good overall.
Which one?
Providence. The roll was unorthodox, which I don't really go for in a cheesesteak.
Seeded?
But it worked. Yeah, it was seeded and it had more flavor than most rolls. Usually I like the
Tabula
roll to
rasa.
be unassertive, as Phil says. But I thought the onions were good.
You're teaching
I
these
thought
guys
the meat
new
was
words.
good.
They thought they're coming to drink beer and eat cheesesteak. You're teaching them what? You're teaching them.
Overall, I
I'm gonna
thought
make
the
these
flavor
men
was good.
sophisticated. It's not worked for 60 years, so I'm turning it around. Tonight's the beginning of the.
Right. I thought it had a lot to, it reminded me of a tiny tea hoagie. No, I'm kidding. I like the Providence more than the T-Bird. Can I say that?
I can edit that out, but yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. I gave it pretty high marks, the Providence. Even
Providence?
though it was unorthodox.
Jeff?
I can't read my writing because my glasses.
Just scat. What do you call it?
Yeah,
Musicians call it just
so
riff.
The Providence Pizza was good. I would agree with. I was going to say concur, just to try to keep up with the vernacular. But I'm just going to plain old agree.
19081. You're in Swarthmore.
Just grunt like you usually do.
I would concur with the over assertiveness of the sesame seed roll. However, it was good. It was a good roll, but I agree with Andy. I like my cheesesteak roll to be just a standard cheesesteak roll, but it was a good roll. It was nice and fresh. He's gonna have to edit that out. And it was very tasty.
gonna leave that in to
The meat
lure
was
people against
good.
the doctor.
I thought the onions were a little undercooked for my particular liking. And the mushrooms were par for the course. I didn't think they did anything special, but they were there and you could taste them. Overall, I thought it was a really good cheesesteak. But when I think back to the Thunderbird and the sweetness that came through with that caramelization, I think it made all the difference. And plus, I liked the roll better because it was the standard roll, not the. By standard, I mean didn't have sesame seeds or anything special going on. It was just a really good, fresh roll.
That's cool. What does caramelization mean?
All right, Dave, wrap it up.
All right, so
Providence,
as I said to the group, Providence is almost Chester County. So this was right on the edge. The sesame seeds threw me off a little bit. I thought it was like a roll from like they bought it from the hamburger place down the street with the sesame seed, but the roll was actually very good. The meat was good. I agree. I thought the onions could have been cooked a little bit differently. They were big chunks as opposed to
They were thicker, weren't they?
They were thicker.
Yeah.
Contrast that to the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird was the mushrooms were good. The onions were definitely caramelized. They did a good job with that. And I was saying earlier, they put the rolls on the side of the grill to kind of warm them up a little bit. And I think that kind of softened it up a little bit. I'm not a toasted roll guy. Don't toast a roll. I always say it. So all in all, they were both good experiences, a little different, each one. And we'll come back to favorites, right?
yeah, well, you can bring up. You can be the anchor man. You can be the anchor man of favorites. How's that?
Okay, go ahead.
Since you've had favorable comments online,
Okay.
actually, Phil, you go second to last. Doc, I think we already heard from Andy.
I'm sitting in the same.
Yeah, we already got him.
Yeah.
Who do you like? Who do you like?
Andy said he liked Thunderbird, right? You said Thunderbird?
No, he likes the
At this
Providence.
point, you want us to vote.
I want you to vote.
Did you say Thunderbird or Providence was your number?
Providence.
Providence is
Providence.
number one? Okay.
And I think Jeff said.
I said Thunderbird.
So we got that. So they cancel each other.
Oh.
No, I kid.
Nice party.
Like a
So
Democrat and a
so
Republican.
Doc,
I said
Thanks for being on the
I'm
show.
going to have to go
Doc,
with the
you can't stay so long.
Providence.
you going Providence?
Providence for the simple reason that it had more meat for me.
He just got a bad cut.
Yeah,
You got a bad roll on the last
I
one.
don't think that's a fair assessment because I just didn't get enough.
You got an
of the
end
meat,
piece
yeah.
or whatever.
Huh. So we got two Providence and a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, Phil.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Riding the
going.
wave of we're riding the wave of good comments online. Phil Coleman, a repeat judge.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving my thumbs up to Thunderbird. I thought that was a really fabulous cheesesteak. They were both good.
was the first grade out of
Yeah, Thunderbird, unequivocally.
Thunderbird? Now, Dave, you want to? It's 2-2. Now, do you want to quiz Phil on his decision there?
No, I listen to Phil. I listen to everybody.
We saved us all 10 minutes.
Putting it. I'm gonna.
He's never listened to me before.
I'm gonna break this down. I really was pleasantly surprised by the Providence roll. I was put off a little bit initially from the sesame seeds, but then when I got into it, I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. But to me, the roll did not overcome everything else. The onions, the mushrooms, the meat, the cheese, and the roll program at Thunderbird kind of kicked me over the top. So I'm going to go Thunderbird. And
Thunderbird's 3-2. That's a close one.
3-2.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was exciting, right? Yeah.
We should just stop now. We can never do
Yeah.
We can never do anything better than that, can we?
Yeah. I just want to say I didn't vote for Thunderbird just because Andy didn't.
It was a contrarian vote.
It wasn't.
I didn't like.
You actually enjoyed it.
The
Very
friend
good.
of my enemy is wait. The enemy of my friend.
Thunderbirds it is.
Keep them close.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, right. You guys know the rest.
Fool me once, don't